What up, guys? You know who it be. It's your man, 100 Grand, John Mike. And today we are going to be talking about my new studio desk that I just upgraded to from this guy over here that I have since retired. It is the Raven, and you guys have seen this on a ton of my videos over the years. I've had this for almost 5 years now. I've had this, maybe 4.5, 4 and some change. I've had this, and it's been a centerpiece of a ton of my videos, but I wanted to upgrade it. So when I did my new studio build, if you haven't checked that video, make sure you check it on the channel. But when I did my new studio build, I wanted to upgrade to something else a little bit better. So I chose something else. And let me show you guys what I chose. In the control room, we have my new studio desk by the company called Studio Desk. This is the Studio Desk Commander. I have had it now for about 6 months. Got it when I revamped my entire studio. Really dope desk. I got it for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to get away from the Raven, right? The Raven is all touchscreen. I have listed my grievances with that ad nauseum on this channel. I would still buy it again. You know, me 5 years ago would buy it again. Me 5 years later, not so much, because there's just a lot of things that I just couldn't get over and get past with that particular desk. I won't air those grievances right here. You can go check my video that I've done on that. I've done a couple of them, but you can check the recent one that I did on it somewhere up in the cards, and that'll help you, and down in the description of the video, that'll help you kind of get my idea. But back to the Commander, there's a reason why I got this desk, and it's mainly number one, because it gives me way more desk space than the Raven ever offered me. And I wanted to kind of get something a little bit different and a little bit more expansive. And plus, I was upgrading my in and out. I wanted to go to a mixer type flow versus a just regular interface. Like, I explored the Apollos, I looked at all of the other options, but there wasn't too many options that would give me what I really needed for my specific studio. And the Studiolive 32S kind of it checked all of the boxes as far as having enough in and out, and the expandability, because I was able to take my 16R and use it as a stage box out into my live room. I'll talk about all of that in great detail in another video that's specifically about the Studiolive. But since I was upgrading to that, I needed a desk that could accommodate that. And this guy kept popping up on the radar every time I typed in desk and Studiolive. I kept seeing this, so I had to grab it. So the other thing that's really dope about this desk is not necessarily the fact that it can house this particular thing, but it can also get a 88 key keyboard down here in the tray. And I got this option specific. It was one of the options that you could go with this particular keyboard, or with this particular desk. So it's really dope. What I like about it is that it can accommodate this particular keyboard. And it feels like this one was made for it. This is the Roland A88. And so when I use it, I'm able to really kind of pull it out about halfway, and then kind of still do whatever it is that I need to do right here with that. But it has this option that when you slide it all the way out, it locks into place. So it's not going anywhere. It won't push in. I hit this button right here, and it lets it slide in. So I can slide it out, clicks, hit this button right here, can slide in, or what have you. Now, another really cool thing about this desk is kind of the lighting scheme, and you can see it a little bit better on the bottom down here. When I pull it out, it has these little lights, and it comes with this little remote right here that lets me kind of control it. And I can turn the colors to whatever color in the spectrum. There's, you know, brighter, duller, whatever the case may be. Then you can make it do like little effects and, you know, all the little things like that. I just keep it a static color, normally around blue, purple-ish, because I just think that's kind of like dope. It just kind of fits my aesthetic when I'm working. But that's really cool thing about the desk. And then the fact that it can house this whole thing, and I still have all of this room over here and over here on this side. Like I have my Maschine MK3 over here that I have on this side to be able to do it. But some other really cool things about it is the rack space. So it came with 4U rack space. Now this comes into one of the cons that I have with this particular desk. For me, I was only able to use about 3 rack spaces on each side because here I got my Clark Technic LA, I mean, this is 1176. And then I was trying to put I had another warm audio compressor that I was trying to put in on top of it, and I could not get it to fit in there. I don't know why. Maybe I did something wrong in the assembly of it, but I could not get 2 full 2U rack units in here. So that forced me to kind of put it over on that side and all of that. But, you know, it can supposed to be able to fit 4, but I was only able to get like 3 in there, like 3 U's on there. So I got my power conditioner here and I got my compressor. And then over here on the other side, behind the micro.
When you got one of those modes where I don't know what to do, I'm stuck.
You're right.
All I do is listen to something like that and it's like, okay, now
I
got something.
Exactly.
I have like every single plugin, but some plugins you be spending like hours just trying to find that one sound. You took the time to really curate and find like a group of like sounds that's really usable, that get straight to the point.
You're giving them enough to get started so they can walk into a room with someone and be like, all right, man, what am I missing?
I love the plugin, man. I think it's incredible. I think people are gonna be like, wow. I mean, you got the sounds, people looking for sounds like that. Now they just get the plug-in.
You know what I mean? So you literally can just cook a complete record like just from this plugin. And for me, it's like not about a whole bunch of sounds, it's about production.
He gonna come out the gate sounding legit.
Yeah.
Out the gate sounding legit because of something like this. So I'm telling everybody, man, get the juice pack.
It's the truth, bro. I got to have it.
It's fire. It's definitely juice. D-Lo got the juice.
I have my tube EQ, and I have just a regular preamp that I use when I'm doing vocals and stuff, the Tone Beast by Warm Audio. So just a couple of warm pieces. I got some other pieces that I'm going to be bringing in and putting on there. But for right now, I got this in there. So that's really cool. You know, top shelf for me to be able to put my monitors and everything on, and also be able to have my computer there, which is a Mac Studio, and I have the studio display right there with that. So that covers those things about it. This desk and this build is like really sturdy. So I really love the whole build quality of it in general. But one of the cons, if I had to give any con for this desk, the thing that's been probably the most troublesome for me, I'm not able to get this mixer to go back flush with the rest of the desk. Like it's supposed to, like this edge of here is supposed to hit the edge of that, right? That's what you see when you look at it online. But in true fact, I'm not able to get this to go all the way back because of this little piece right here that holds the actual monitor and all of that stuff like that. Now, when I take this part off, I can push it all the way back. Now, I also tried moving it down, you know what I'm saying, like 3 pegs, because there's 3 little pegs right here. You can't see them probably because of the camera. But I tried moving it all the way down, which brought the monitor down, right? And I was able to kind of get it fit everything over there. But then you get this weird kind of flow with cables going over this. And you get this flow where your monitor is down so low that it was like blocking the bottom of the monitor. So that was a huge problem for me with that. So I ended up kind of having to have everything kind of sit like this. Because even with these XLRs not in there, the USB cable and Ethernet and all of that stuff keeps it from, anything that's on this top row basically keeps it from going all the way back, which is fine because like down here, it just makes it fit flush with this, you know, where the armrest kind of starts. And I still got plenty of room for my mouse and my keyboard and all of that. So that's just kind of like one real con when it comes to this particular this particular desk. That would be my only kind of real problem with it, so to speak, is the fact that I'm not able to get this mixer to go all the way back flush with the particular desk. But other than that, it's a really solid build. Overall, it cost me about $2,200. I think probably with, you know, tax and all that, around 24, 25. And as a comparison, I spent $3,000 on the Raven when I bought it, and it just did not cover all of the things and all of the needs that I had as a producer and a mix engineer and all of that. But this desk has been the best purchase that I have made for my studio in this new studio build and stuff like that. So I hope this video helped you. I hope it blessed you. I hope it gave you a good insight into whether or not you want to spend money on this or you want to buy this desk. I like the Commander series. They have some really dope other series that they've created that, you know, work. So feel free to check those out. I'll drop some links down in the description of the video. And if you're interested in seeing the whole studio build and how I kind of built this whole setup, make sure you check the links down in the description as well, or check this video right over here. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.